Hi, my name is Abdul and welcome back to my YouTube channel, my Speak Swahili channel. And today we are going to learn about negative tense. Negative tense. So be cool, stay put and... Okay guys, if you want to negate, you want to say something negative, what would you say? And that is our lesson for today. And without wasting any more time, your time is valuable, let's go straight to the negative tense. But before we start with this tense, I want to remind you about our pronoun, personal pronoun. They are negative and they are positive. Negative and positive. Here we say, this Mimi, which is I, in negative, it is represented by C and not ni anymore. So even in wewe, in positive, it is represented by u, but in negative, it is represented by hu. Don't get confused. And that is why we are going step by step. And yeye, which is he or she, in positive, it is represented by a. But in negative, it is represented by ha. It is just some few, you take some letter and you bring in another letter. For example here, N is replaced by S, and U, the H has been added, and A here, the H has been added. H is very important letter in this lesson, as we are going to see more of a H in some other places. And CC, which is we, in positive it is represented by 2, but in negative you're gonna have to put ha. In positive. In negative, it is represented by ham. Wow, which is they. In positive, it is represented by wa, but in negative, it's represented by hawa. So what you do here, from these three on the plural side of personal pronouns on negative, you only have to add this ha here. Ha, ha, ha. Like ha to, ham, ha, wa. You leave them right where they are, but you add ha. We'll see the examples here so that you are not getting any confusion. As ha for yeye, you add h here, ha, and then you take this ha, you add here in these three sides. So as I've said, this ha in this, or h and a, ha, is very important when negating in Swahili, in this lesson specifically. Okay, I just wanted you to get that sense before I give you examples. Okay, so when a tense, don't get confused. In a tense, as we've said, there is present, past, and then we have this future. Bear with me for these little prefixes and infixes, a few more, before I can explain more on the examples down here. Okay, so Mimi, as we've said, in negative is represented by C, and in present, instead of na, like ni na, there's no na here. In negative, there's I. And in past, remember that my tense lesson, in past, it is represented by li, but here in negative, it is ku. And in future, remains the same, ta. Either in negative or positive, ta remains there. But in tense, present and past, there are some changes. But in future, in the tense lesson, we've talked about future, which is represented by ta, and here in negative, the ta remains. And as well as in the plural side, it is the same thing. Na is replaced by I, and past, which is li, it is replaced by ku, and the future, as we've talked about, it remains there, ta. And present perfect, remember the last time there was the word me, and also here, I won't talk more about this, but in the coming episode, I'm going to shed some light on the word ja. So me is replaced by ja in the negative tense. Okay, are you confused? I hope you are not. If you are, don't forget to comment, ask any questions, and I'll be willing to answer them on time. Okay, so let's go to the examples. And here are the examples. Let's go to the present. In the present, we've seen huimbi. In the positive, we say una imba. But here, there's huimbi. It is here. So what we do here is you delete that na tense and changing the final a of the word imba, this final a of the word imba, final a of the stem of the verb to I. So you put who at the beginning, and you delete na here, and then na is represented by changing the final a of the stem of the verb to I. So huimbi vizuri, you are not singing beautifully. Sisomi. Soma is the verb. The stem, som, you change that into I to negate. Sisomi kitabu, I'm not reading a book. Hawachezi. Cheza is the verb. You change that I here into I. And hawa, it is here. Wow, they, hawa. So hawachezi, they are not playing. That's how you use, how you negate on the present. That's how you negate. That's how it is used at the final, it's the final vowel of the verb stem. You just change that from A to I. A to I. So in the past, we see hukuimba wimbo. Hukuimba wimbo. You didn't sing a song. Hukuimba wimbo. Sikusoma sana. I didn't read a lot. Sikusoma sana. So here, ku, as we've talked about, it is replaced. What? Li was for positive, Ku is for negative. So hukuimba, you did not sing very well. You did not sing a song. Hukuimba vizuri. Ku is for past negative. Sikusoma, I didn't read a book. Sikusoma. Nilisoma, I read a book. Sikusoma, I didn't read a book. Nilisoma, I read a book. Sikusoma, I didn't read a book. Hamkujenga ukuta. Hamkujenga ukuta. You didn't build a wall. Mlijenga ukuta, like here. Mlijenga ukuta. You built a wall. Hamkujenga ukuta. You did not. So, mli, hamku. This is negative. This is positive. Past. Did you understand that? So, mlijenga ukuta, you built a wall. Hamkujenga ukuta, you did not. And in future, as we've said, this remains, as I've talked about, but the ta remains. So, hutaimba, you will not sing today. Hutaimba leo, you won't sing today. Hutaimba leo. This is ta, ta, ta. Hawataruka, they will not jump. Wataruka, they will jump. Hawataruka, they will not jump. Hatutaongea baadaye. Hatutaongea baadaye. We will not talk later. Hatutaongea baadaye. Tutaongea baadaye. We will talk later. Hatutaongea baadaye. We will not talk later. So it's all here. Tutaongea baadaye. Tutaongea baadaye. Hatutaongea baadaye. You see that? Tutaongea. Hatutaongea. So this is positive, this is negative. Positive and negative. Ta remains, but these change. But what changes here is HA. That's the only thing that makes it negative for the future. Well, if you need more examples, please do practice. Practice, practice, practice. I just gave you some of the examples here and insist on practicing, finding more sentences. I just want you to understand, to speak Swahili. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment, to ask me so that I can give you more examples and more explanations. But I hope you enjoy today's lessons. I hope to see you in the next episode, whereby we are going to talk more about ja as a replacement of me for the present perfect. Me was for the positive and ja it is for the negative. Don't forget to subscribe, like my video, comment, and click that ring button so that you can get more of my lessons. I hope you like them. I hope you enjoy them. And until next time, kwaheri.